Now to You Ask, We Answer. With the announcement that Pfizer is making major progress on a COVID-19 vaccine, many of you are asking how the vaccine would work. One question that caught our eye: do you need 2 doses or 1 doses? Well, you need 2. The short answer to that is yes. The long answer is this. According to Pfizer, the vaccine would be given in 2 doses. The second dose 3 weeks after the first dose. And if the virus mutates, they're able to change the vaccine in weeks rather than months like it takes with the flu. If the vaccine is found to lose some effectiveness after a year, a booster can be used to bring back that effectiveness. And the cost, $19.50 for each of the 2 shots. But thanks to a deal between Pfizer and the U.S. government, that cost would be covered and free for everyone. Still on the